But if it did happen to me, I would call Matt. That's friendship.
It turns out Hollywood is a small world after all. It's no secret that celebrities run in the same circles, but some stars have actually met before becoming famous. Just like us, for celebrities, the time they spent as a student was likely some of their most formative years of their lives. They figured out that chasing the spotlight was what they wanted. It was more special when they met a friend who equally wanted the same spotlight. Some friendships spawn decades, while others fizzle out. One thing is for sure, we'd kill for their yearbook photos.
We were friends for over a year first, and it just sort of blossomed from then on.
Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid. From endorsing brands together to sunbathing on yachts together, Kendall and Bella Hadid's friendship has spoken volumes. While most thought Kendall Jenner to be super close to model Gigi Hadid, Kendall admitted to being closer to Bella and that her friendship with Bella precedes her friendship with Gigi. In a May 2017 interview with Vogue, Kendall revealed, "Gigi and I just started getting close when we started modeling, but Bella and I were actually really good friends since high school and hung out every day in high school before either of us started working." The two are never shy from showing their affection to one another, often holding hands and posting pictures on social media together. Timothée Chalamet and Ansel Elgort. Not only are the two actors New York natives, but they also went to the same high school, LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts. Before breaking into the acting world around the same time, they were on the same basketball team. Since high school, Elgort and Chalamet have gone on to star in major movies like Baby Driver and Call Me By Your Name. Even though their school days are over, the two remain good friends. In 2018, they were both nominated for a Golden Globe Award. Ansel wrote on Instagram, "We had the same drama teacher, the same science teacher, and then in the same year, both of us were nominated for a Golden Globe. Living the dream, sitting courtside at the Knicks game together. Congrats to you, Timmy." Camila Mendes and Cole and Dylan Sprouse. Before starring in the hit show Riverdale together, Camila Mendes and Cole Sprouse attended the same school together, New York University. During an interview with Office magazine, Mendes recalled seeing Cole and Dylan on campus and at parties, but Cole still doesn't remember her. In an interview with The Office, Camila recalled not having the best impression of Cole. She said, "He was a weirdo. He had really long hair. He was really shy too. I would see him at parties sometimes, and I always kind of randomly talked to his brother, but never got a chance to talk to him." Mendes graduated from NYU in 2016, while the Sprouse twins graduated in 2015. Camila and Cole are now great friends after meeting again as both stars in the hit drama Riverdale. Britney Spears and Alicia Keys. Two of the biggest names in music of the early 2000s, Britney Spears and Alicia Keys attended the Professional Performing Arts School in New York City at the same time when they were teenagers. Keys graduated as her class's valedictorian at age 16, but their worlds couldn't be more different. Alicia recalled being destined to a path of darkness. She said, "I had to always wear something very baggy, very dark. Always had my hair back. I felt like if people saw me, they might try to touch me. That's why I've always been such a tomboy." While Alicia and Britney are not close friends, they remain on friendly terms, always taking a picture together when possible. Azealia Banks and Nicki Minaj. New York natives, Nicki Minaj and Azealia Banks went to the same high school together, LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, before achieving fame and success. Nicki Minaj originally wanted to be an actress before rapping. She had high praises for the school, saying it changed her life, allowed her to be creative, and it was the first time she felt like she fit in. It was during this time Azealia and Nicki started feuding. The feud continued throughout their careers as rappers. Eventually, the two were able to squash their beef in private and remain cordial with one another. Kate Middleton and Prince William. Talk about a fairy tale. The future king met his queen in the cutest way. The royal couple came across each other while attending University of St. Andrews together in 2001. Kate caught William's eyes as she strutted down the catwalk for a charity fashion show. The prince was smitten. The couple started dating in 2003 and years later got engaged in 2010. They tied the knot the following year after they exchanged sacred vows at the Westminster Abbey in front of the world. Today, Kate and William are the proud parents of 3 precious little ones, George, Charlotte, and Louis. Adele and Jessie J. The Performing Arts Brit School in Croydon, London, is known for churning out superstars like Amy Winehouse, Adele, Jessie J, and Leona Lewis. But out of these former pupils, only Jessie J and Adele were friends during their time at the school.
We used to sing at lunchtimes together.
Speaking to People, Jessie said, "We were in the same year. Obviously at that time we didn't realize that we'd both eventually have music out, but she's amazing. She was always that really bright energy at school." Adele has told Daily Record in 2012 that Jessie's voice is criminal. But since then, the two singers are not as close, as their busy schedules prevent them from spending time with one another. Khloe Kardashian and Nicole Richie. Before all the fame and glamour, Khloe Kardashian was Nicole Richie's assistant. The two attended school together in Los Angeles, California. Khloe recalled Nicole being one of her best friends growing up, so when she needed help doing simple life, Khloe was more than happy to help. The two remain close friends and have exchanged playful banter on Twitter. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have a 40-year friendship. The two first met in the early 1980s when they were 8 and 10. Both loved baseball and acting and went on to attend Cambridge Rindge and Latin High School. During an appearance on Conan in 2019, Damon said Affleck defending him in a fight when they were young really cemented their friendship.
This guy is like, he will put himself in a really bad spot for me. Like, this is a good friend.
And he will be Batman.
The two shared a drama teacher while in high school. After leaving Boston, the two went on to star alongside one another in multiple films and co-wrote Good Will Hunting and The Last Duel. They remain best friends still to this day, celebrating each other's victories. Zendaya and Gabby Douglas. Talk about star power. Both stars attended the Oak Park Independent School in California, which allows for flexible working, which suited the budding actress who was already working in TV and the gymnast winning gold medals. While the two stars went to school together, their hectic schedules never let them get to know each other. But who knows? In the future, graduating from the same school may just be the right icebreaker. Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg. It seems Snoop Dogg is friends with everyone, from Martha Stewart to Cameron Diaz. The two have connections dating back to their youth when they went to the same high school together, Long Beach Polytechnic High School. By the time Snoop was in high school, he was known as a skilled rapper. In 2011, she opened up about her relationship with Snoop, saying,
"Well, we went to high school together. He was a year older than me, but I remember him. He was very tall and skinny, wore lots of ponytails."
Dogg also recalled Diaz being friends with his cheerleading homegirls. Their friendship still stands strong today. Diaz said that their relationship today still honors where it all started. Now when we see each other, we're always like, Polly Jackrabbits. Winston Duke and Lupita Nyong'o. Ever wonder why they can create cinematic magic together? Because the Black Panther and Us co-stars actually go way back. They attended Yale University's School of Drama at the same time, and Nyong'o even gave Duke a tour of the campus on his first day of school. Winston recalled to Esquire, "Lupita and I became really close because we shared that immigrant experience. We shared the idea of having really big dreams, knowing that we'd left our own country." The duo grew close over time, oblivious when they watched the first Avengers film together that they would be joining the MCU years later. Lady Gaga and Nikki Hilton. Although Lady Gaga and Nikki Hilton both attended Convent of the Sacred Heart, an all-girls Roman Catholic school in New York City at the same time, they didn't interact with each other. That's because they weren't in the same grade, as Gaga is a few years younger than Nikki. Even though Gaga is a powerhouse triple threat today, she didn't always have the easiest time in school. Luckily, Gaga's been able to move past that and channel her experiences to her artistic ventures. As for Gaga and Nikki, they might have been schoolmates, but they didn't know. Adam Levine and Jonah Hill. This unlikely pair of friends grew up together in LA. Best friends Adam Levine and Jonah Hill first came across each other as preteens after a fateful meeting. Speaking to Howard Stern in 2014, Hill explained, "Our dads met in the principal's office in junior high. We grew up together, we carpooled, we lived in each other's houses." Hill even officiated at Levine's wedding to Bahati Prinsloo. Over the years, the friends have remained close, celebrating each other's wins along the way. Hill credits that to the fact that they're still the same people that they were as kids. Matthew Perry and Justin Trudeau. While Justin Trudeau may be the Prime Minister of Canada now, there was a time he was fought by Matthew Perry. Trudeau's father was the Prime Minister at the time, so we're not sure what Perry was thinking. The Friends star admitted that he teamed up with his friend to fight Trudeau.
I think he was excelling in a sport that we weren't as. So it was pure jealousy.
I see.
And we beat him up.
In response to Perry's revelation, Trudeau tweeted, "I've been giving it some thought, and you know what? Who hasn't wanted to punch Chandler? How about a rematch at Matthew Perry?" Did anyone on this list surprise you? Are you still friends with the people you went to school with? Let us know in the comments. For more videos like this one and the latest in pop culture, don't forget to subscribe to The Things Celebrity.